Sheriff Rambosk fight against fentanyl takes down 2 felons who nearly killed a teenager.
And a high-speed pursuit results in an arrest that takes illicit drugs off the street. This is the Rambosk Report.
Hello everyone, welcome into this week's Rambosk Report. I'm Adam Fisher.
And I'm Andrea Jones. Here are this week's top stories. 2 convicted felons behind bars after nearly killing a 15-year-old with fentanyl. CCSO detectives arrested 20-year-old Luigi Rocca and 19-year-old Alexis Suarez for selling drugs to a minor. Those drugs caused the teen to overdose. Luckily, the teenager survived. Detectives say Rocca and Suarez sold the 15-year-old pills disguised as prescription Percocet. In reality, they were fakes, laced with the deadly synthetic opioid, fentanyl. Sheriff Rambosk created his Laced and Lethal campaign to raise awareness about fake pills like these. The sheriff also is cracking down on the criminals that push these drugs, like the suspects in this case.
Fentanyl can be hidden in any drug or even a gummy. Just a tiny bit can kill you. Drug traffickers are putting it in marijuana, cocaine, pills, and more. The only safe pills are the ones a doctor prescribes for you.
Well, this criminal tried to get away in a car and on foot, but our tireless deputies took him down along with the narcotics he had with him. While on a traffic operation targeting aggressive driving, a CCSO deputy clocked Mackley LaPalmaretti driving 103 miles per hour on Interstate 75. Deputies pursued LaPalmaretti, and the 27-year-old from Lehigh Acres hit speeds of up to 120 miles per hour. After exiting the highway, the driver smashed into a street sign, then tried to flee on foot. But deputies quickly apprehended LaPalmaretti, who is a convicted felon. He now faces 2 new felony charges, fleeing a law enforcement officer and cocaine possession.
We've warned you of the dangers of bank jugging when thieves follow someone from their bank to another location, then break into their car to steal the cash left inside. Well, this week, CCSO caught 2 suspects doing just that. After learning a bank jugging incident had just taken place in Bonita Springs, CCSO units tracked down the suspects on Alligator Alley. The suspects were on their way back to Miami, where they live. Jeremy Hamilton, who's 36, and Alfonso Rivera, age 32, were found with more than $1,000 in cash, oxycodone, and other drugs. Hamilton and Rivera were arrested on Lee County warrants, charging them with burglary of a conveyance, grand theft over $750, and criminal mischief.
While CCSO is intent on arresting criminals with deadly narcotics, Sheriff Rambosk is also focused on education and awareness. And the sheriff puts extra emphasis on teaching and protecting our kids. That's why CCSO supports the Law Enforcement Against Drugs, or LEAD, program. This national organization runs a drug prevention program for grades K through 12 and often works closely with CCSO. This week, Sheriff Rambosk attended a LEAD event at the Boys and Girls Club of Collier County and had this to say.
If you look at how we're going to try and stop the fentanyl epidemic in this country that is ongoing today, the safest and most cost-effective method is prevention. It saves lives, it saves dollars, and that's exactly why we want to start with our young people and make sure that they've got all the tools that they need.
And you know, Andrea, our deputies also work to provide that awareness to kids. Our Youth Relations Bureau teaches the Laced and Lethal curriculum inside of schools.
Right, and on top of that, we also know that it's so important that parents are having this conversation with their kids. Right. We need to get it out there into the ether, have that conversation. Don't be afraid to have that conversation, right?
Absolutely.
And that's going to do it for us on this week's Rambosk Report.
Be sure to come back next week. We'll have an all-new episode. In the meantime, check out CCSO's Facebook page for all the public safety information you need to know. We'll see you soon.